Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Alright, so today, of course, guys, I'm eating Crumbl Cookie. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and subscribe. Even if you haven't subscribed, definitely go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time I post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us because you like to hear from me. I'm going to say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, so let me tell y'all what this week's cookies were. I know this one was a cookie dough one. This one is a pink donut. So I've had the regular glazed donut or whatever. This one's a pink donut. I didn't get the lemon crinkle because I really don't do lemon cookies. Although, give me a lemon poppy seed cookie and I'm here for it. This is a s'mores one. And then this is walnut fudge brownie, and this is cookie dough. Did I say it already? I didn't warm the cookie dough one up. I guess my theory is, or logic is, because it is served chilled, even though that usually doesn't bother me or like mean nothing to me. I warm every cookie up, but I just didn't warm it up this time. Who knows why it's grass in my car? Anyway. You're gonna see what this chocolate one hitting for, because you know they chocolates are hit or miss. Which one was the last one that I had? The molten lava cake one? That one was alright. This one's alright. It tastes like them little Debbie brownies or cosmic brownie, kind of. That's what it tastes like to me. All right, this is what I said. Pink donut. Donut. I mean, the donut one in general is really good, so. That one's good. I'm gonna have to make sure I get a buzz. So y'all know he know what Crumbl Cookie look like, and he like cookies. He taking a nap right now. I love cookie dough. Anything like chocolate chip cookie dough is one of my favorite ice creams. There's a place here in Columbus that does cupcakes, and it's called Gigi's Cupcakes. And they best cupcake, in my opinion, is that dang on cookie dough cupcake. It's so good. Now, at that place in general, they give you a lot of icing. And I typically don't like a whole lot of icing. I'm the person that will like wipe. All I want is like a small covering, like a little smear of icing on cupcakes, but I eat that icing. So this s'mores one has got, it looks like has like maybe a graham cracker crumble in here, a marshmallow in the middle, and then a chocolate drizzle. Try to get all components. Okay. Sorry, I just be getting quiet, huh? Trying to figure out what my favorite one is of these right here. I didn't get Crumbl Cookie last week, but Yasmin said that it was hitting. It was hitting. She said the Captain Crunch one was really good. I wasn't like too excited about that one, but I wasn't excited about the lineup last week in general. I think there was on the Kentucky Butter Cake was probably the only one that really piqued my interest because I have been wanting to try that one, and I don't think that's one I've tried. But unless it's a cookie that I really like, I don't like going for only one cookie. I mean, I would have tried. I guess I would have tried the Captain Crunch one if I'd have gone, but I didn't think that the Fruity Pebble one was that good, and mostly because I'm biased, but because of the Cookie Man. The Cookie Man, his cereal milk cookie that uses Fruity Pebbles, Crumbl ain't touching it. I ain't gonna lie, Crumbl is not touching it. Speaking of the Cookie Man, I ain't been in months now. Homie just ain't really been having a lineup that I really want, man. It'll be like one cookie here and there. But I ain't been. I feel bad. I don't know. Even though it's pink, I think my favorite right here is gonna be this donut one, the pink donut. I think. I mean, a donut cookie in general is just really good. I mean, I think probably my close second is gonna be this cookie dough one. It's got pieces of cookie dough on top, which I really love cookie dough. Like, one, I will eat cookie dough just to eat it. I will, those break and bake, breakaways, break and bake, I will break and eat them in half before because they're so good. It may be dangerous, I don't know, but I've been doing it for years. Although they do make edible cookie dough now, but I've been eating cookie dough since before it was edible, I guess. Is that the wind that's blowing crazy like that? Excuse me. I love, like I said, I love chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, but it got to have a lot of cookie dough in it, man. Like, when I go to places that have like cookie dough, you know, shakes, blizzards, whatever. So Dairy Queen, I'm thinking about Sonic. Sonic, I ask for extra cookie dough because I feel like if I want to taste cookie dough at every bite, okay? So I ask for extra because sometimes it just seemed like all they did was put it on the top of your whipped cream and that was it. Like, I did just eat a burger, so I'm kind of full right now. And by the time y'all see this video, this lineup ain't even gonna be the thing. It'll be something else. But listen, Crumbl keep making it possible for me to keep doing these videos every week or every other week because they lineup keep changing. So, oh, so I saw the dude somehow on LinkedIn. I don't even know. Maybe, you know, phones be listening to us, I guess. But the owner and CEO of Crumbl Cookie, y'all should see him. He's super young. I know he's younger than me. And it was a hobby that he started in college or something like that, that has grown to be the business that it is today. Like, I know he get money because, you know, it crumbles in every, well, not every state, but, you know, it's growing super fast, right? Um, I mean, how many we got in Columbus? We got, um, 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 why I do it like that? I think we got 5 in Columbus so far, because I was going between the 1 to Easton and no, I was going between New Albany and Dublin. Then they built the one in Easton. They have one in Hilliard, and they have the one in Polaris. And that's all I know of. I don't know. They should listen. Another one probably then got built by now. But I wonder if the Cookie Man, if he planning on expanding, or like how business is doing, because I also just have not been following. I really ain't been, I mean, as y'all tell, I really ain't been on nowhere, not like social medias and stuff like that. I mean, every now and then or whatever, but shoot, your girl just been out here on the go, working, doing everything. So, but yeah, but anywho, the CEO and founder of Crumbl is super young dude. And that's just so crazy. Like, you know, we need to come up with a business idea that's gonna make us money like this, okay, y'all? Sure, I can bake some cookies. What's it? But that same thing with the Cookie Man. He just started baking cookies, man, and decided to, I don't know, turn into a business, man. That's dope. That is dope. Kudos to people who, you know, have the gumption to, you know, take a leap of faith and start their own something or whatever. It takes a lot of, I think, gut and tenacity and patience and, you know, dedication, persistence, all the things, you know what I'm saying? Like, to just keep going even when times are rough, you know what I'm saying? Like, to not give up. Like, that is a true testament, and that's awesome. So kudos to all the business owners and stuff out there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing your thing. Let me tell y'all this story because I just thought about this. So it was funny. You probably could call him my work husband. I feel so bad because by the end of our time working together, like, I was just so pissed at him. And I'll tell you about that in a second. But okay, so my work husband, when I worked at my previous employer, is probably the second one that I had, cause, and more so maybe just my work bestie, that we'll just call him that, like, cause we were like this thick as thieves. So anywho, he was talking about how, well, I think we were just talking about the struggle, right? And I think I was talking about, you know, just struggling and stuff like that. And he gonna try to say that him and his family was struggling or whatever. And nobody's struggle is the same or whatever. They very well could have been struggling. But let me tell you what he said. This man said they were struggling while his father was starting his own company or starting his business. And he was saying that, like, man, it was just, you know, time was so rough that we couldn't even afford light bulbs or whatever, you know, while his father was starting his business or whatever, or while he was getting it up off the ground. And I said, dude, do you hear yourself? You talk about struggling while your father started a business. Like, he's starting a business. Like, bruh, we could afford the light bulbs. We ain't had no electricity to put in them things. Like, we couldn't turn the lights on even if we had light bulbs. Like, well, we ain't had no, you know, hot water sometimes. We had no electricity. You know what I'm saying? Almost getting, like, evicted or whatever. Like, or receiving eviction notices anyway. Receiving eviction notices. And you talking about your father, y'all was struggling because he was starting a business. Like, that don't, like, do you hear, like, do you understand what you, he didn't get it. He didn't get it at all. I'm just like, bruh, like, I mean, now, while that, I mean, very well may be, I mean, it is a struggle, or it was their struggle or whatever. And I didn't mean to, like, you know, I guess, blow down on them for their struggle not looking like mine or whatever, but I need him to say something else, because struggle you ain't seen struggle, okay? You privileged. And of course he was 8.5 by 11. That's my new thing. I just learned that on Facebook. He was 8.5 by 11. When it clicked for me, when I realized what they were saying, I said, "Oh, that's tight. I'm gonna go ahead and get that." But then somebody put basically a notes or like a screenshot of like so many other epithets you can call melanin recessive folks, and I was just like, y'all know y'all play too much, and I wish I could I mean, I could go on my phone because I did save the picture because I said this is good. But man, the ones on there are just wild, and it's like 70 something of them. Like it was just like, oh wow. So anywho, by the time him and I like stopped working together, I was so annoyed because he was so lazy, and like we had to pick up his slack. I think what really bothered me was that I had to pick up the slack for him because I was one of the, not to toot my own horn, but I was probably one of the better people doing the job. Like if they needed something to get done quickly and efficiently, they asked me to do it because they knew I was gonna get it done or whatever. No matter how, like I carried a heavy deadline driven workload with no problem. Like I'm all, what I'm saying, I met all my deadlines. You ain't never have to worry about me not working. And I was somebody who came in. I'm usually always a person that I'm strictly 8 hours, like, cause I was on a strict time crunch. Like I came in at about 6:30, 7 o'clock and left at about 3:30 or whatever, cause I had to go and get Gavin or whatever from school. So I made the best of my time while I was at work. I always do, because I feel like there's no need, like, and it's not me rushing, it's just me working efficiently. So anywho, so I'm coming in and I'm working hard, you know what I'm saying, like getting stuff done or whatever, like them throwing stuff on me like at the last minute to try and get stuff done. And he just sitting there like on his, first of all, he was late to work all the time. And it's not like we had a set time to clock in or anything. But when you coming in after me and leaving at the same time that I do, like, and I'm never a type of person, like, I ain't say nothing to, like, it wasn't for me to say anything because everybody noticed it or whatever, even our manager and stuff. So I didn't have to say anything, and I wouldn't say anything anyway. But when, like I said, when you coming in later than me, but we leaving at the same time, and you just seemingly like we could visibly see that you sitting at your desk not doing nothing, but they asking me to pick up the slack on your stuff, that's when I got a problem, because like, nah, bruh. So by the time we stopped working together, I like couldn't stand his desk. And sometimes he would be talking. I know he hated. I don't even know why it was such a B word to him, man. It's pretty bad, honestly. It's really sad. I feel like if I ever run into him, I apologize because it wasn't ever that serious. But he like he would talk to me and I would ignore the mess out of him. Like I would act like I just didn't, and we literally sitting right next to each other. So I definitely heard what he said, but I would just ignore him. I don't know why I was so pissed at him. Like I am like that. Like when we are good, we are good. But if we are on bad terms, we are on bad terms. And I don't know if that's a Pisces thing or what, but man, I was not rocking with him at all. And nobody would have ever seen that coming because we was so tight. Like we was like I still got a video of him on my phone. We know how it is, especially being that I've recorded a couple videos by now that I may not remember, but we were singing what's that song? Sorry, Miss Jackson. And he cracked me up because he was singing it wrong. Like he was singing the lyrics wrong. I think I was singing them wrong too, but he definitely was singing them wrong as well. And so I had posted a video of him on, I don't know, maybe my Instagram or Facebook or both. I don't even know. But yeah, but yeah, we was just so tight, man. Like, and we ain't even cool. We wasn't even cool no more after that. But I don't know, I hated that he was so lazy. And then he got another job. He ended up getting another job. A new job, like right before I left the department, and I was just like, how did you do that? Like, how you finesse your way into doing that? Because you ain't been working over here. And then like if he did stuff, it was like haphazardly, like half-assed, and I don't know, I wasn't rocking with that, man, because I'm over here working hard as heck, and you being lazy, and it wasn't just him, it was two other chicks on our team that was doing the same thing. They was abusing FMLA. It was very obvious. I ain't say nothing about that either. My manager already, could figure that out. And they also was trying to get her in trouble too. Like, they was off the chain, them two together. And it seemed like I don't know what they was doing. We don't know if they was on drugs or what, but like, they just, I mean, they was cool, and then they just went downhill, man. It just seemed like, I mean, the one chick would come to work and she would just be looking all groggy. I mean, she literally looked like she was on drugs, man. Like, they would fall asleep in meetings, and who knows if they was high for something or what. I don't even know, but it was crazy. And you know what? I mistakenly called that girl, called one of them. I don't erase numbers out my phone because I feel like, even though they're blocked, but a lot of people are blocked and stuff like that. Like if I have your number in my phone and I end up blocking you at some point, I'm not going to take your name off of it because I don't know, what if something happens and it gets unblocked or something like that? I need to know that I need not answer this phone call or whatever. But I don't even know how I did it, but I mistakenly called one of the girls, I don't know, last month sometime. But she blocked, so she wouldn't be able to call me back or nothing. But I don't know. And maybe it's not even her number anymore. I don't know. But yeah, it was so crazy because, again, we all was tight, man. And then they just, I don't even know. Things went awry. Company politics. Now, this team that I'm referring to was one of the best teams I ever worked on as far as, like, people-wise. But it was the craziest one, too, man. It was, like, probably one of the busiest. Like, we just had so much to do. And I experienced some of the most pettiest work politics ever. Like, when my manager, so our team did, like, these documents or whatever for my previous employer. And her best friend did the reviews, like, so they reviewed our documents and stuff like that. And when they wasn't getting along, we failed all of our, like, quality control reviews or whatever. And, like, her team, like, it was so annoying because, you know, we knew, you know, when things went awry, like, you know, her best friend's team would try and, like, you know, kind of on the slide help us out so they didn't have to fail us and stuff like that. But yeah, it was very ghetto. It was very ridiculous. Crazy time that we was in. And I just had never seen anything like that before. But I mean, obviously it exists. I mean, I've seen work politics, but that team was pretty interesting, for sure, to say the least. All right, well, I sat here and rambled long enough. Okay, so on that note, I'm peace out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video, and we'll see you in the next one.